the corner room definitely got a chip on their shoulder right now. I mean, as we call ourselves the unknown, so like we just want to every day let everybody know like who we are, what we're going to bring to the table.
Yes, both starters are gone from the quarterback spot a year ago for the Dogs, but as you can tell, there's a ton of pride in that defensive back room, and they don't like being called the position of unknowns.
They know I don't like that name. They know I don't like that name. But it's just that feeling of people not believing in you, always been the smallest guy on the field no matter what my whole life, so it's always been people questioning you, questioning yourself.
Jameer Khan has always been praised by defensive coordinator Antonio James, and Khan credits his coaches for allowing him to be himself.
When you have somebody as intelligent as Coach James at the head, there's not much that you really got to think about, He's going to tell you what's going to happen. He's going to tell you what's going to happen. He's going to tell you what it's about to be. So we have so much confidence in him. He tells us he's so real with us. He understands that we're men. He understands that we're going to come through. We're going to handle our business, and he's trusting in us, and that's the most confidence you can have.
One of the best stories in camp so far is no question the development of Devin Walton. Only 2 games a year ago, after redshirting in 2022, Coach Hawthorne has seen him make major strides.
Dev came a long way, especially just transitioning over from receiver to corner. He was one of the guys that was coming in during the summertime. Hey, coach, hey, can we watch this? Hey, coach, can you show me a technique for this? Hey, coach, can we go do footwork? He's a guy that's just steady, just nitpicking at you. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get better. And right now it's paying off for him.
Just watching like corners like Mark, DJ, and all those guys, just seeing their mentality and just how they play, and just try to like mimic them, and just because I don't really have a lot of experience as them, so I just really try to grasp like what they know and just try to be a sponge around them.
Depth is starting to form at the defensive back spot, especially when you factor in a guy like David Miller, who has 21 starts in his Saluki career, working his way back from injury.
The guys are feeding off each other right now, which is that's the good part, and like I just said, they all living off of each one teach one, leaning on each other to learn and get information. Not only that, but pushing each other while they out there on the field, uplifting each other, and just playing for each other out there. So I think that's the big part. The guys I got coming in that I had came in. They've been stepping up to the plate, taking it day by day, and just getting in the film room, meeting with me more, just going over plays, getting them right on techniques and things like that. So I think, for me personally, I think it'll be a good thing come season time.
Even someone like Jeremiah Baxter, who will be in his first season in a Saluki uniform, but don't let that fool you. 27 career games played at the Division II level.
I've been playing college football for about like 3-4 years now, so just like a little bit of experience, and like I can teach, like Coach Hawthorne says, each one teach one. So just teach them what I know, and they teach me what they know. So
another Jeremiah McClendon, comes into the room after redshirting at FIU, Florida International, yet played with wide receiver Vincent Davis at Charleston Southern in 2022. He loves the chemistry of the defensive back room.
I mean, it's a great group. It's funny, like it's not even a dull moment, and we able to compete with each other. It's be able to like get feedback from each other. It's such a competitive room. Like we all just making each other better and great. So like that's something that I love real bad, and I feel like that's gonna make us a better unit.
We'll get to the second half of our defensive backs, which are the safeties, later in fall camp. Next up in our position previews, which are brought to you by the Illinois Army National Guard, will be Dan Clark's offensive line.